Hey everybody, last video of the day. I want to talk about stacking in your Plexus business. A lot of people see jewels and diamonds and people that are well established beginning to build a business with their husband, and so their husbands are starting to rank up. Well, what I have been noticing is a lot of people that are not even silver or gold or senior gold quite yet are stacking everybody underneath their husband. Why would this be something that they would be interested in? Well, your husband would get paid and then you would get paid for something, so it is double payment. But let me tell you why this is the worst mistake that you can make in your business. If you begin to stack too early, and let's say you join and then your husband joins underneath you, and you both are working the business, you both want to work this business, okay? But you put everybody underneath your husband, okay? So here's you, and then here's your husband, and you're putting everybody underneath your husband. You're creating a singularly linear business. This will trap you. Why? Plexus's compensation plan pays you 7 levels deep. So once you hit 7 people below you, right? So if you recruit Mary, Mary's your level 1. If Mary recruits Tom, Tom's your level 2, and so on. You get paid 7 different levels deep. So if you have your husband underneath you and you begin putting everybody underneath him, that puts everybody down a level and it stops payment at level 7. Now, what Plexus does do is it pays you for however many people wide you can go, and then they grow underneath you. That's developing different legs. Every one of your level 1s who grows businesses, those are legs to you, okay? You can get paid for as many level 1s as you can possibly recruit. So why on earth would you stack everyone underneath your husband? Because that puts you under one leg. That significantly limits your business. It significantly limits your paycheck. And more importantly, your people that you're putting underneath your husband will be confused. They won't know who their upline is. They won't feel a part of the team. They're going to, if you run contests for your team and it's only levels 1 through 3, well, you've just now stacked everyone down and you just missed an entire crew of people because you've pushed people down a level. If you do this before you have a solid business that has already been built, your business will crumble. And I don't mean this to scare you, but I do mean this to make an impression upon you. I've seen it happen more than one time because they didn't take this advice. Do not stack underneath your husband until you have a solid business on your own. And I began building a business underneath my husband with him once I went emerald. Okay, I had a solid business outside of it. Now, that's not to say that my husband and I weren't working the business together. We both worked the business, and when he would have customers or when he would have people interested in joining, we would put them underneath me to build one solid business. You need to have one solid business before you can build 2 solid businesses, right? Then once I went emerald, we said, okay, now I'll put my people under me, but anybody that you get, we'll put underneath you because we can build another business. But you have to have a solid business first. If you don't, you will fall apart. Your business will fall apart. I've seen it, like I said, I've seen it happen more than once. So if you and your husband both signed up as ambassadors, wonderful, that's great. Work the business together, but build a solid business. Build one solid business first. Do not stack. I hope that you hear me on that. I know it's tempting because you get double paid, but what good is double payment if your team falls apart, right? Another thing that will do if you stack, here's another thing I want to mention. Okay, so let's say that it's you, your husband, and you put everybody underneath him. That creates one single leg, right? So now your husband would be your primary leg, okay? Well, let's say that your husband begins to rank up because everybody beneath him is pushing him up. He's ranking up. Your husband will rank up, but you won't Because the way our compensation plan is structured is you cannot rank up just because you've got somebody amazing beneath you. You have to do the work as well. You can't ride on other people's coattails. That's what makes this not a pyramid scheme. You have to work it too. So you have to have so many points outside of your primary leg to rank up. So you could actually be stopping your actual growth. And I've seen people get to the point where their husband underneath them, they put everybody underneath their husband, and he was ranking up, and he outranked the wife because they didn't create other legs. So again, do not stack underneath your husband until you have a solid business. And for me, a solid business was Emerald. Okay? I would not recommend stacking underneath the husband until you are well past Senior Ruby, to be honest. So I hope you hear me. I hope you take my advice, because I don't want other people to see their business crumble. Don't confuse your team. Don't limit your paycheck. Don't limit your business. Go wide. Get as many level 1s as you can so that you have more potentials of legs growing underneath them, and then you can work on your husband's business. I hope you're being smart, guys. Take care.